Welcome. If you don't know me, I am Dom, and I draw things. I also write. That's what I'm working on right now, are some short stories for an illustration for a short story for my book that's going to be coming out this year. I don't know who you are because you haven't been chatting, and you're just sitting here watching me apparently and not saying anything, which is okay because I'm just testing shit out. It has been a while. Sounds like Nee said, congratulations. This was on my FKA Twigs drawing vlog video. He said, congratulations. Would you do more album art and compare what AI produced in its understanding? I think what's more poignant and relevant to my current interests is to interpret what I'm doing right now, is to reinterpret what I'm doing right now and put it through my AI and see what it comes up with. So that's what I'm going to be working on. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to be putting out, actually, I don't think anyone knows this. I don't think I've advertised this on DSC at all. But I'm going to be publishing a book this year. That's the first big fucking thing I'm doing this year. I'm also working on a game. But anyway, this is one of the illustrations from my book. It's going to be a short story collection. It's going to be like 11 or 12 short stories, something like that. And this is one of the illustrations I'm working on. So this is the main character. They're two protagonists. One of them is named Janet, and she is fighting a beholder who is a zealot sister from a sort of strange telepathic Christian cult. Sound familiar? So I'm going to ask my AI to form an image, and I'm going to see what kind of image it forms. And then I'm going to be drawing my own thing, which already exists. So I'm going to see if I can approximate as good as possible this fight scene that I'm going to draw. And then I'm going to draw what I was going to do anyway. That's my goal this evening. All right, let me see. My prompt, make an illustration, make a simple monochromatic hand-drawn illustration where Janet, brown-skinned black woman, is fist fighting a beholder sister in a kung fu manner. Bruce Lee 1-inch punch style. Camera is taking in both bodies, and Janet is dealing a death, a crippling blow to the sister's neck. I've never shown how I use prompts live. I feel kind of naked doing this because I've been using ChatGPT for a really long time. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see how it looks. Oh my god. Check the link in the bio if you want to cop one of these Calliope shirts. They are only available for the month of January through my shop at domrabber.com/shop. So check that out. Link in the show notes, domrabber.com/shop. Neil already has one. Y'all, it did not only did it not give me what I asked for, but it proceeded to give me an ASCII version of what I asked for, which is like, you know, good points for effort. And everyone loves ASCII, right? Like, you don't get to see a lot of ASCII these days, but this is, wow. ChatGPT said, nah, son, I'm not doing that. Take these stick figures. Exactly. What's going on, Serial Sensei? It has been a while. Good to see you alive. I mean, what? It's stuff like that. How am I going to get my hentai illustrated? Ooh. Y'all, this is what it came up with. I just, what? It is not at all what is in my head, and it's just incorrect. It's incorrect. It is not what I wanted. And I could have just given it the reference image or something, but I think we can just count that as a failure. Whoops. And it's not a failure in the sense of like, oh, this thing is never gonna work, and DALL-E is shit. Sometimes it does its best. I'm talking about it as if it is a sentient being. The AI got morals. Have y'all used AI generated imagery at all? And where do you stand on, like, we all seem to avoid it. We all seem to be like, we don't want to deal with this shit, and now we kind of have to. So what have your personal feelings been about the AI stuff? All right. I'm really gonna channel my inner Basquiat, y'all. I need you to just go with me here. I will trust myself and my spirit, and y'all are here keeping me company, which I really appreciate. As a famous rapper once said, you could have been anywhere in the goddamn world, but you're here with me, But this is for any genre, anything you're writing in or creating in. You shouldn't be using just your thing. You shouldn't, like Dune, for instance, right? So many people are going to be trying to redo Dune in their work. They're going to be doing Dune clones. But Dune didn't exist. Like Frank Herbert I believe he was a geologist. He had experience as like a government bureaucrat. The guy went to Africa to find out more about desert communities, religions, water preservation. There you go. It's that level of curiosity that is needed from us. We need to be doing that shit. It's these things that make us different. So again, with hip hop, it's like, you should go study like, Lithuanian yodeling or something. If that's what you're into, I think. That would be my advice to young people. So if you don't know, I am illustrating a character getting into a fight. One of the main characters of my upcoming short story collection, which I'll be publishing in 2025, called Vevipunk Volume 1. You heard it here first, pal. And she is fighting a beholder. And Janet is a detective, an investigator of some sorts. She's supposed to figure out whether or not beholders are breaking a very important treaty. In this world I'm creating for this short story thing, basically all of my stories are going to link to this world. You have Vodouites and you have beholders. A gross way to simplify this is that Jehovah's people are pretty much the beholders, and Bon Dieu has the Vodouites, who are pretty much in power because the Vodou Lois have figured out how to turn themselves into corporations. So unlike traditional Vodou, where you have like one or a couple people being mounted at once by a Loa, it's actually a lot of people fractionally being mounted. So with this magic system, this power system I've created, I'm trying to, I think, talk a little bit about what it feels like to be existing right now. A lot of this is in the DSC wiki. If you haven't seen the wiki, you should go there. Very cool. So this is what it'll look like. Thank you all once more. I'm gonna slowly transition us on out of here. I will hopefully be back next week. I don't know when I'll be back, but I appreciate y'all coming through. It could be tomorrow evening. Who knows? I will say I am gonna try and come through more frequently, But what's important is that, we got to be here together. Don't forget, you can follow me on all the things. I'm at Dom Rabrun. Thank you all. Stay creative. Thank you for always putting me onto cool shit and reminding me of why I do this. And reminding myself that I should come through and hang out with y'all a little more often. So I appreciate it. Have an excellent night, y'all. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.